formerly known as the Halapussy pepper, is 1 point. So we do need to make the disclaimer that you cannot put it in your pussy. Please do not put it in there. It will not feel good.
That was also a new way to describe it. You called it the hollow pussy pepper. Normally just call it the pussy pepper. So I like that, Allison. You are.
Thank you. I'm proficient in Spanglish. It's a good skill. Yeah, so I think we should probably introduce our comedians.
I'm trying to pull up the thing for that.
All right. Well, we got Jeff Joe first.
Jeff Joe. I actually met Jeff Joe. I didn't read your intro. I met Jeff in Houston. I did a run of shows in Houston, and Jeff is funny as shit. He's one of the funniest, quick-wittedest, highest comics that I've ever worked with in my life. And I really want to focus on the high part. He's always high. He's always high.
This on the internet. You know, I don't want my PO to be saying this, but as long as you said I'm the highest, but I'm also the safest comic because I made sure to bring my precautionary measures. So I forgot to put my mask on in the beginning. I entered into the room, but
we're fucked.
Beautiful mask.
Safe out here, you know.
Did you cross stitch that? It's gorgeous. I love it. Really good skill.
I actually bought it off the internet.
He's like, that's cute that you thought I knew how to stitch. I don't even know.
I'm gonna try to learn how to do this shit though, because this shit was expensive. This shit, and when I got it in the mail, I was kind of disappointed because I can't really be using these out in public because it ain't like the regulated ones.
Like, yeah, go ahead and air your grievances out, man. We get tons of views. Air the grievances out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't meet the precautionary measures of the street according to the rules and guidelines set by the good folks at the CBC.
Did you say the good folks at the CVS? Is that what you said?
I meant the CBC. You know, Dr. Fauci and
them. And then go ahead and give them a point as we start this show.
Oh man! Next up, we have Pat Dean.
Very, very funny comic. Go ahead and follow him on IG, and we're gonna get
Pat Dean. Pat Dean has performed at South by Southwest and the Moon Tower Comedy Festival, and
they know
on Vice.
They already knew that. They've seen me perform.
They saw you on all 3 of those. That's true. Everyone knows Pat Dean.
There are a few people in town who actually come to every single performance I've ever done, including open mics that I didn't post about. So that's a little weird. But other than that, yeah, things are horrible, actually, to be honest with you. I'm not you guys know about this coronavirus thing?
Tell me more, Ken.
So basically, I don't claim to understand it fully, as I don't have the training, but I guess it is sort of a respiratory disease that can affect your breathing and ultimately kill you horrifically painfully. I can't believe you don't know about this.
No, I haven't.
That's
coronavirus.
I quit comedy, so nothing's changed for me now. I never leave my house anymore.
Oh, well, I feel bad then, but you should really try not to get this horrible disease. It's ruined many lives.
I feel like the extra pounds that you have also make it difficult to breathe.
Interesting. You know what? I do have a comeback, but I remembered what political climate we're in, so never mind.
I was gonna say no. The thing that makes it hard for him to breathe.
Jokes about blacks.
Yeah,
is what it was. Hey, how about this? So there's the coronavirus, which again, Allison, please, for the love of God, look into this, because I know that you're a social person and you like to talk to people, but apparently that's how you get it, is you're around other people and then they infect you because they don't like you anymore. Isn't that weird? It's a man-made virus that apparently, from what I've gathered, they created it. They created it in China, the country.
What man made it?
Yeah, his name's Corona. Corona Wu. He named it after himself.
Corona Wu.
A dick move, if you ask me. Is that a Chinese last name or is
that's a Chinese last name. Go ahead and give 2 points to racism right now.
Fucking good. Well, look, as long as you're accurate, I feel like it's not racist.
Comedian.
Yeah. You know how every stereotype's true? Have you heard that?
Oh man, this is the show where we get canceled. All the shit that we've said. This is it.
You know, I normally I do a talk show every Thursday night called Talk Night with Joe Tuller, but we got banned last week forever from Twitch. We actually did. So maybe this will be 2 weeks in a row that
That's gonna get both of the good.
Oh man.
Yeah, it sucks because what I was gonna do tonight I was just gonna read from the Anarchist Cookbook and then tell people how to make explosives should they need it for legal reasons. But now I guess we can't do that.
I just want to say that Allison booked him. That's all I want to put out there.
Look at me. Of course I booked him. Okay.
Yes. Which, by the way, thank you, Allison. It's a win for us.
Oh my gosh, last comedian, please get Pat off the screen.
What?
Oh my gosh. Our last comedian is Barungi. Is that how you say it?
How the fuck you gonna fuck up my name like that?
And you introduce
You did.
Karen, you take over.
Honestly, I can't pronounce your name either. How do you pronounce your name? I'm serious. Your last name.
Vojtovich.
What?
Exactly.
Me and Allison been doing the show for almost a half a year, and I still can't pronounce her last name. Like,
he tried to introduce me last week, and he choked on the last name. So really hurt our friendship. I'm still recovering.
All the letters are silent, huh?
Yeah. Mostly consonants. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, something like that. Listen, Birungi is my name. I'm speaking from Seattle, Washington.
yes.
Where Ken used to live. He was one of 2 black guys there. So now it's just me. Thanks for leaving. Thank you, asshole.
I gave him my blessing for all the diversity spots. So
we get mixed up a lot, surprisingly. You have a bigger beard, so I don't know. Yeah, that's me.
yeah, you're also the first international comic on our show. So
International, I've lived in Seattle for 9 years. What part of that is international?
you're already refusing to accept who you are. That's good. That's good, bro.
Yeah, I've been in the same zip code. Like I've lived in the same zip code for 9 years. So that does not make me international. But you're right, though. I was born in Uganda, so I guess that counts. Born and raised.
I guess that counts.
I guess, yep. Greatest country in the world, Uganda.
Your bio says, although he initially moved to America for college, he quickly found a different way to fall into debt. Stand-up comedy. That's beautiful.
Did you find his wife's blog? Is that?
That's what his bio says that he sent us.
I made that shit up on the spot. Yeah, I did. I wrote it.
Oh man.
He has done stages in multiple cities around the world, including Portland, Denver, Boston, Phoenix, San Diego, and Los Angeles. Recently, he was featured on the Best of the Fest list at the Burbank Comedy Festival.
I just listed the cities that I know. Like, the cities you see in movies, like Godzilla goes to New York or something.
Yeah, I love that movie. Godzilla Goes to New York.
I was going to say all the cities that are ravished by COVID-19. Like that's what I was.
Well, Ventura. Yep.
Oh man, this episode already. Wow. Guys, I think it's time for round one.
What the fuck?
Time the pew, 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 pew. Hey Jeff, what are you doing for the first round?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
So I got a cousin. Oh, I forgot that y'all said this earlier. I'm already on the timer. I ain't got no I got some hot chips. I ain't got no peppers or nothing. I don't know if this shit count. But I can eat hot chips while I can tell y'all this story about my cousin. My cousin Lil Tony.
God damn it. I mean, we made a strict rule about only peppers, but god damn it, that's funny as shit. I'm gonna give you a point anyways for that. That was the blackest
hey, man,
shit I've ever had on the
hot chips, man. I ain't keeping singulatory. This is an assortment. You know what I'm saying? This munchies. Like big brand shit right here.
You got sun chips, pretzels, everything in there.
But I'm supposed to tell y'all a little story. So since I'm on the clock with it, my cousin, Lil Tony, this is the story of Lil Tony. Just keep that in the back of your mind as I dial this up for you. So I have another cousin. I'm not gonna say her name, but she a stud. You know what I'm saying? What a stud is like a girl, but like she pull girls better than you, and she could beat you up and shit too. So that's who my cousin is. She was going to Afghanistan to go fight in the war against the camel spiders and shit. And she had a little party before she went out of town out there in the city I'm not gonna say. So she had the party with the family. Then we had the after party. You know what I'm saying? The after party was at her oldest brother's house. And I'm going to just set the tone of the room real quick. It was like 8 females there and, 4 dudes. And as soon as we walked in, our oldest cousin had a big ass projector screen on there, and it was a dick on there because he was playing a flick. Yeah, it was like this was supposed to be a freak out party or some shit. My cousin knew going to Afghanistan to fight them fucking spiders, she might not come back and get no more of what she really wants. So she was trying to live it all the way up. They had a stripper there. The stripper danced and everything. And after the stripper dance, people started to disperse. About like I think like 5 of the girls all rolled together. They went and got in the car. So it was just 4 guys there now. It was the oldest brother, the middle brother, who was Lil Tony, myself, and my stud cousin, if you count her as being a dude. So it was 4 dudes there. And it was only, I think it was 3 females. Yeah, it was 3 females. Late night, everybody trying to link up, you know what I'm saying, get into their own individual thing. Stripper went in the room with the oldest. My stud cousin had her girlfriend, and it was 1 girl left. And it was me and Lil Tony. Lil Tony got this special move that he used to pull his women real quick. All he do is he just whipped his dick out. And, so Lil Tony took the girl in the room and started talking to her and shit by himself. So I already knew what was coming. He went for the special move. And I heard in the room, I just heard a, oh my God. And then the girl came out the room. So I'm guessing the Lil Tony didn't work. I'm sitting in the room and there's a pair of handcuffs on the table. I grabbed the handcuffs, I put it on my wrist, I put on her wrist. I said, "You mine now." She grabbed my hand and walked me to the bedroom.
Oh shit.
Offers me the thing, starts addressing me and saying, "Oh, what do you want me to do?" And I was like, "Go ahead and go down on you, boy." So next thing you know, I feel something hit my foot. Now there wasn't a lock on the door. I want to say that, but something hits my foot. I'm rubbing the girl booty. Next thing you know, I feel another hand rubbing on the girl booty. I look over to my left, and my cousin was laying on the bed with his dick out. And me and the girl both got out the room and left. We was terrified.
Oh, you got me too.
That's the story of the little Tony.
Little Tony. Wow. Facebook, YouTube, vote on a scale of 1 to 3 in the comments. And that is a score of how long little Tony was in inches. 1 to 3.
I have never had that experience where another person's dick touched my foot. Was that your foot? That was your foot, right?
Oh, his dick ain't touched my foot though. Nah, that was him getting on the bed. You know, when everything was going on, he was working his way to get on the bed.
Oh, okay.
So I just felt something hit my foot as he was getting on the bed.
Yeah.
Some spider
it could have been a dick. It could have been a dick. It might have been a dick.
I'm hoping that it wasn't out that early, because I was just shocked and surprised. Like that was the worst part of it all for me, man. Like it wasn't that I missed out on finishing what I was about to do. It was the fact that I had to see my cousin dick. Like that was the.
And he called it a little Tony. That's who the little Tony was the whole time.
Well, that's what we call that. That's not my cousin's name. That's the nickname I made.
Not that nickname.
It sounds like the name of his dick. I think that should be his dick's name now.
For the sake of the internet.
Your cousin mad as hell. He only got one cousin. He got one cousin. That's it.
I'm his only cousin, bro. It's just me. It was, oh man, yeah. That was like one of the worst nights of my life.
Oh, you got me too. Yeah, that should be the worst night of your life.
Like that was the double-edged sword right there. Like
story.
Oh, but like the way it ended up though, he went out the room and went and talked to the girl, and he talked to her for like about an hour or two, and then next thing you know, he went to bed and he fucked.
So he
bro, this is a fucked up story.
I
had to feel little Tony, and then she got
now.
to feel little Tony.
If you know little Tony, don't fuck him. I hate him now. That was sad. So bad. I'm on your side, Jeff. That's upsetting.
Thank you, man.
Oh man, little Tony, whoever you are, shout out to you, bro. You a G.
Little Tony gets 2 points. Give him 2 points. But Kevin, I think it's time for us to vote.
Yeah, let's vote on this.
Do it.
Coming hot out the gates with a 3. Yeah, for me, definitely, yes.
Oh shit, that's like the high score?
That's the high score right there. You got a perfect score, actually. You got 3 from Facebook as well, so you got a perfect score, plus the bonus points for them hot chips.
He gave you
I get negative points for them biceps, though.
That was so funny.
I wasn't flexing.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
You got the.
Hey man, I don't have nothing to say about that. I'll just take that one.
You got I think that's the first actually for the first act on the show to get a perfect score right off the bat. Yeah, right off the bat. right there. So that's huge. You also got an extra point for eating them hot chips, because that was funny as hell the way you introed that. So you should have at least 11.
Munchies need to go ahead and sign your board right now, man. Y'all bullshit. I'm faithful, man. I'm faithful. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, we got Pat coming up next. What are you doing for round 1, Pat?
What you got for us, Butterbean?
Well, you know, I'd love to have a joke about Ken, but I've never heard of you. I don't know anything about it. So, whereas you've seen me on TV, local counts, very local. They told me it was extremely local TV, which I found a little insulting. But what can now? I don't have any hot. I don't have anything hot to eat. However, I am desperate for points, my friends. I am ready to be the all-time winner. So, in lieu of eating a hot pepper, what I've decided to do is I have an ink pen, and I'm going to actually eat the pen. And that way, it's going to hurt a lot, very badly, because I'm not doing it the easy way. I'm doing it like this.
We're not responsible. We're not responsible for any actions that happen on this show.
You actually are. Is legally. We probably should have told you that at the beginning of the show. They recently passed a law saying that you are responsible. It's pretty weird, huh? What? You're already timing me. What the fuck?
I know, bro.
What is this?
The clock immediately.
That's not us. That's our IT guy. He's tired of it.
He's an IT guy. Who has an IT? You think you're a fucking office building or something with a coffee machine too? You son of a bitch.
Yeah, we have an Allison on our show. We definitely have an IT guy and an office building and a coffee cup and a mug and a coffee machine. We got a Keurig.
I guess, well, you know, I apologize for my outburst. I guess it's a sensitive subject. I actually went to jail because of an IT guy for 15 years. So I'm not a fan. Also, I did some research during my break. Turns out coronavirus not man-made in China after all. So I have to apologize to everybody for giving you poor information. It is man-made, but it did not come from China. Unfortunately, I'm gonna play some music if that's legally allowed.
It is.
Let's do it.
So sometimes what I like to do is write country songs. The shocker, I'm sure, for everybody here. But I also, one time when I was at work at the Maggiano's Little Italy in the Domain, I wrote the purposely least rock and roll song of all time. And I'm going to play it for you fine folk, even though you don't deserve it for starting my clock early.
Hello, Chris.
Love and respect have a place in our society. I like to teach children, I like to read too. Teaching children is very rewarding. Sometimes children can also teach you. Love and affection, yeah, 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 yeah. Love and affection, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's intimidating to meet new people, but it's always nice to make new friends. Your new friends will meet your old friends, then we'll all be friends till the end. Love and affection, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love and affection, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and my parents have a good relationship, but it wasn't always that way. When I was 15, we would fight sometimes. Now that I'm older, we talk every day. Love and affection, yeah, 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 yeah. Love and affection, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have to apologize to the people who I was waiting on that night because I was late because I wrote that song. So this song, I have a minute and a half left. Allison, as you know, I like to play old Appalachian country music, and I decided to try to write one. All right, here we go. This song is called "Only 10,000 People Are Going to Heaven." Only 10,000 people are going to heaven. Are you one? Probably not, but keep your faith and go when the good Lord beckons, 'cause everlasting fire is underneath your feet. Yeah, all right, everybody sing along. I'm going to heaven tomorrow. I'm going to heaven when I die. If you aren't one of the chosen, then your afterlife is sorrow. You'll burn forever and your soul will fry. So I suggest you all take those lessons to heart. Try to love people and try to go to heaven when you die. Otherwise, what was the point of being alive? Talk!
And make sure you vote on Facebook. 1 to 3.
Try to and vote in November.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back on the show in November, so please then as well. Why is 3 the high score? That seems insulting. It's not a big number. You guys literally thought of the first 3 numbers that you could think of.
Yeah.
Not good. Doesn't
to pull those 3 numbers out of a hat. Those were the 3 numbers that came out when we were figuring out what the ones we wanted to use.
What kind of hat was it?
Clearly not a creative one.
It was a Kangol. It was a Kangol.
Kangol hat. Hell yeah.
LL Cool J Kangol.
Ken, are you?
So can we talk about this act? That's.
I don't call it an act. I call it art.
All right. You sound like you're from Austin. That's good. I'm sorry. I got a thing against Austin, and yeah, you fit the bill. You definitely fit the bill with that first act.
You have a problem with cool, handsome people with moderately average penises. It sounds like. What is your issue with people who fuck better than they look? Is that a thing against? Because you look like you fuck like a champ, my friend, and I'm a little jealous of that. But perhaps later you'll give me.
Reminder to everyone in the audience: Ken's website is bigblogs.com.
Oh God. That what? Okay, so I got a couple questions.
They're fake.
Pat. What YMCA church camp did you come from this last week? You thought that those songs would be good for this show.
You know, a lot of people look down on the YMCA, especially people who live there like I do. So I guess the answer that I have to you is, why are you so hateful against people who live life differently than you? I'm assuming you don't live in a YMCA. I was recently kicked out. It's a long. If anyone does have a place I can stay tonight with a pool.
Oh man, so I was excited because you had a lot of TV credits, and now I'm realizing that those were background TV credits. Realizing that those.
Yeah, well, like most comedians, and my TV credits are all actually profoundly sad if you do more than 2 minutes of research on them. Oh, it sounds good. Yeah, oh yeah, I was on Vice twice. Then they never asked me back, even though I've emailed them a bunch of times. It's a great feeling.
Ken, why are you selling so much of our "Don't Kill Yourself" t-shirts, like merchandise? As a reminder, as soon as the show makes any money, we will have t-shirts for sale that say "Don't Kill Yourself." Largely thanks to Ken.
we also have a Patreon, y'all. There's a Patreon right now. If you would like to support us, because we've been in this game for a minute, become a Patreon member of Triple Threat today. You get to read the post by Triple Threat, and you get access to exclusive content. There may or may not be video of me or Allison dipping our nuts in what is it, honey mustard sauce while twerking. So I'll let you guess who did that.
I have big nuts. So.
And then there's also the pay as you go program with the Venmo at BL Comedy or Cash App at $ Big Laugh Comedy. We appreciate either way that you go, but the Patreon is way better. So go ahead and do that.
$5 a month, really fun stuff, including. But I was gonna say jokingly before the show, I was texting Ken and our producer Brandon, and I said I should buy smallwhitetitties.com for my website since Ken has big black schlongs. And then I said, please, no one actually looked that URL up. They both looked that URL up, and it's free. So. How many Patreon subscribers should we get tonight? And if we reach that number, I'll buy that URL.
If we reach 2 Patreon members tonight, he's gonna buy small white tits.
I was gonna say 5. But you were like, nah, 2. There's 1 titty, one subscriber per titty. If you're one of the first 2 Patreon subscribers, you will get to tell me which titty you own. Pick a side. That one's yours.
Man.
Okay?
I was like, what? You're gonna sell titty pics on Patreon? Like I went there.
No, you just get to name that side after yourself.
I was like, whoa, Allison, this is
Ken, this is not
there's better ways to make money, Allison.
No, you'll just get to name that side after yourself. That's it. You'll never get to see it.
There's so many questions that I have for that, Allison, because that could be a weird situation between you and your boyfriend. It's like, no, give me Gertrude.
It's both chicks that get it first, so they're like both female names.
Oh man, I'm gonna be the 2 Patreon members, and I'm gonna name them weird shit like that.
Ernest and Gertrude.
Ernest and Gertrude. Oh man.
Oh man, we have another comedian that needs to come on and do an act.
I never got any score.
We need to vote. We
gotta vote.
Let's vote, Ken.
Gosh, you tried to pass your score, Pat, and that tells you
what
everything.
The fuck?
2.
But 2 is less than 3.
It is.
So what the fuck is that about?
Total. All right, so you got 6 points total.
Total. That's a solid first round. That's really good.
That's pretty decent.
Yes, I've been called decent many times in my life.
Oh no, you got a 3 on Facebook. Sorry about that. You have 7 points total.
Oh
shit! There you go, Pat. Your fans are showing up.
I have 67 points. Damn it. Well, yeah, all the Pat heads are out in full force this evening. All 1 of them.
Just watching the live stream.
Yeah, just Marcus Wilson.
Are afoot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. What do you have for us, Brunji?
Oh boy. I don't have a banjo, so I can't compete with Pat.
Guitar.
Please don't try to.
I won't. So as far as I don't have like the pepper, whatever you called it, the hot peppers. I don't have that. but I did go to the store and I got Lil Mama's peppers.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, you didn't do it in a funny way like Jeff, so I can't give you points. Don't
Come on. This is a top dollar for this shit.
Bro, dude, it would have worked if you hadn't been like, I went to the store and I didn't buy peppers, but I did buy peppers. You bought the harder version.
This might be expired. Do I get points for that?
Go ahead and give Barunji's his WIC card 1 point.
Barunji, like
might die eating this shit.
I was gonna say, just a friendly reminder: Triple Threat is not responsible for any deaths on this show.
Holy shit!
Man, this man went to the dollar store to get something. He bought that from a crackhead. That's.
I mean, yeah. I better get a point for that shit, cause.
Nah.
Super spicy. Okay. Is my clock running yet?
All right, clock start now.
Clock is on.
I don't have the virus.
That's the germs from the old dude that he bought that from on the corner.
All right. Give me a minute. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. I can't sing or whatever. So I'm gonna make a drink. That's what I'm gonna do.
Make a drink, all right.
Yeah, I've always been fascinated by drinking. Ken knows, we've hanged out a few times. When I got in college, for a long time I couldn't buy my own alcohol, so I had to make my own in my dorm. And this is one of my favorite recipes. First, you need a jar like this one.
That's
any
a Tupperware.
Jar.
That's not a jar.
Jar glass.
Yeah, one of those. So this drink caters to everybody. You got something for everybody.
Pull up Jeff right now, because that is hilarious the way Jeff is eating them chips and watching them.
So
he said he about to really make his own liquor. He got me fucked up right now.
Jeff was like,
I'm not like, okay.
Like,
So,
you tell me he about to pull out rubbing alcohol, he about to drop it in the pitcher, and this shit about to be healthy?
Okay. So first I got some Jack Daniels.
But that's
I'm a whiskey guy. Jack Daniels is good for you. It clears your throat. So we're gonna go with some Jack Daniels first. I'm gonna drop that in there. You can pour as much amount as you want. It's up to you. Depends on your tolerance.
Barunji, hold that up. Did you not pour the whole bottle in there? That's one shot.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, we're gonna get there. You're gonna regret it. And then we are gonna go with I went to college with a lot of white girls and they like Jaeger. So we gotta get some Jaeger in there for the white girls, otherwise they won't come to the party. There we go. We're gonna pour like that much. All right. That's it. All right, whiskey, Jaeger. Some white girls are picky. The school I went to had 70% white girls, so forgive me if I'm catering to them. You gotta cater for your market, okay?
You do.
Next we have Fireball.
Oh
yeah. This is a cinnamon flavor whiskey, and we are going to get about half in there as well. Let's see how that goes.
These hoes fucked up.
Yeah, I told you. Ken was complaining, oh, you ain't pouring enough of that. Oh, well, guess what?
That's fair. Yeah, you're right, Bungie.
Yeah, and then I had some Polish friends who like drink like potato vodka. I couldn't get some version soon enough, but this is what I have. It's Colton's. I'm gonna pour a little bit. This has got something for everybody, man. This is
love that. Colton's
for everybody.
Colton's is like that's a vodka that calls their friends colored. That's.
Did we hear that did I hear there's a Canadian in the house? Pat, are you Canadian or are you fucking around? Okay, I got Canadian whiskey over here. So I did have one Canadian friend who always came to my parties.
What is this?
So I gotta add one for them. Okay. All right. I feel
I'm
like
about to have a heart attack watching this now.
All right. Again, you got to look out for the basics. I had a lot of frat friends, guys who are very basic. So I got some Bacardi vodka over here. Yeah. Ken, is this your flavor or your whiskey guy?
I'm a whiskey guy and also a wine guy and a rum guy. And a cider guy.
Okay. Did you say wine guy too? Okay.
Wine guy too. You got wine that you can put in there too?
You about to dump some brandy on that shit?
It's
okay.
From 2 months ago.
Oh, God.
Add a little bit of that. All right.
A little bit of everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're almost there. It's almost complete. There's another whiskey, aged 3 years. No, people are picky. There's all kinds of whiskeys. Some people like dark whiskey, light whiskey. You gotta cater for everybody. So we gotta get a touch of that in there.
Yeah.
All right, we're almost there. Don't worry. And then Bailey's. Ooh! I have a lot of Irish friends, so you gotta pour something in there for the Irish. Most of my American friends think they're Irish, so there we go. Ooh, that's and then you're gonna shake that up. So usually I'll make it in a bigger jar than this one, but this is just a sample just for this show.
It's like blood.
You're gonna drink that.
And then gonna pour it out.
This is the start of a divorce.
Here, Ken. Thank you. You're welcome. You can share that with your friends.
I want a bigger pull from that. You want a perfect score? Go ahead and get a big pull from that, and you can get a perfect score from me.
Can we give a point to Barunji's liver, please? That was terrible.
Man, I took that paper and then I did this hard liquor, so I better get a point for it. Thank you.
No, I want to see a big pull, Barunji. We got you on camera. Go ahead and pull that big pull from that right now.
You want me to do? Chug it?
Yeah, go ahead and chug it.
I don't think I can do the whole thing.
Big gulp. Big gulp.
There we go.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh,
there we go.
This nigga done for the whole show.
You see my 5? That 5 is drunk. My 5 is drunk right now.
Oh, my God.
That's a 5.
I don't even know how that shit stayed in that plastic. It should have burnt the hole in that plastic.
Facebook, please vote.
Yeah, really.
I don't know if I wasn't paying attention at one point, but I don't know if you just don't like Mexicans, but I ain't see no tequila or no Mexican liquor or nothing in here, bro.
I had to use what I had in the house. I'm supposed to add some hot sauce at some point. Yeah.
So I got you, my Latinas brothers and sisters. I got hot sauce.
But if you ain't had that hot sauce, you would have turned around and be like, hold on, give me 1 minute. I got a Modelo in the fridge. Hold on.
I got some tortilla shells in here somewhere. I'm going to soak that in here.
I have Bud Light and Heineken for some reason. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. What can you do?
How we do it?
What can you do?
Oh, man, bro.
That shit made me spill my beer. I just spilled my beer.
Jeff was really sitting there eating his chips for most of it too. He's like, go on, go on.
Genuinely interested as he enjoys the snack.
Oh man, Brunji, that is all right. First, Facebook, YouTube, vote in the comments 1 through 3. Let us know how you feel about that drink recipe. Also, what is that drink called? What is that? Is that drink called Regret or Dropout? What is the
Dropout?
The boom shakalaka.
The boom shakalaka. I ain't never going nowhere drinking with you.
This is why I cheated on you, babe. That's what
You get brown, clear, purple, and orange liquor in that motherfucker, man. God.
Everybody.
Yeah, everything, every color of liquor in there,
Well,
man.
yeah, that is kind of like how at the end of the night at some bars, they'll take the bar mat that's just soaked up all different alcohol for the night,
Right.
and squeeze it
mat
into a
shot.
cup, yeah, and they make you drink it. They make me drink it every time I go out. It doesn't matter what bar it is; they'll just make me do it.
I don't think that's how that works, Pat. Pat, you got a drinking problem, man. That's coming from me. I don't think that's a good sign, dude.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to drink it. These guys, I drink Diet Cokes all night, then they force me on the bar and they put my mouth open and I drink the whole thing.
You're like,
I can't hold down a job. My wife has left me, and she killed our kids too.
Jesus.
It's overkill. Why would you do that? You're gonna kill your kids just to spite me? I mean, that's a little.
Go ahead and give Pat a point because for sadness reasons.
Yeah, please.
Don't kill yourself, reason.
Yeah, please, guys. I'm hanging on there by a thread with the ex-wife and the dead kids and stuff. So if you could help me out, I'd appreciate it.
Oh man.
911. Berenji, what's your address?
Yeah, Rick.
Some help. This man just gave himself the coronavirus. Please.
Go ahead and give an extra point for that one. Oh man, Jeff, you definitely get a point for that one. Calling the police.
That was the scariest shit I ever heard, man.
Burundi's liver got 1 point already. Go ahead and give his wife a couple of points too, because she got to deal with him after this.
Drink so many different kinds of liquor. Like, whenever it's time to fuck your wife tonight, your dick ain't gonna know what to do. It's just gonna be so you're gonna be full straddle in it, and it's just gonna give out in the middle of the shit. It's just
that's cool that you think she's not about to call ICE on him tonight. That's good.
I do my job. She's not calling the cops anytime.
It's gonna be the first penis to ever get alcohol poisoning. That's really wild. Something to be proud of.
Oh man, give Pat a point for that. That was funny.
All right, Ken, let's throw up official vote cards. Let's do it. Ding.
Oh, thank you. Woo!
Get that nail. Go ahead and get that nail bed in there. Go ahead and get that.
Free from the internet. That was a perfect score round for you, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Oh man, this is gonna be a great show. You guys are perfect.
We're already halfway with round one, so we're right on time to be late again. This is perfect. Good job so far, Ken. We're doing great. Guys, we are officially on round two. We got Jeff back up.
I got my chef hat on now. Hold on, let me switch it up real quick. My chef hat on. Chef Jeff in the kitchen now.
Yeah, all right. I was the same hat, it just turned slightly lighter gray, like that.
Don't worry about all that.
He got it in a bunch of different colors.
That's all I can do during quarantine right now, you know.
All right.
I was gonna show y'all how to make crack, but Reggie just showed y'all the recipe, so I don't know what.
Reggie just showed us how to make meth.
He gave up the game. He showed you how to make that Walter White and everything just now. That's definitely episode 3 of Breaking Bad. We just saw. Sorry for my low quality camera and shit, but yeah, man, that's the world I was gonna take y'all into. I was gonna show y'all how to make crack. I don't really have all the resources that I need Kinda, but I do. Y'all might be able to see it, but I got the little cooker thing over there in the corner, and I got the foil paper. Because once you're done, you got to put it in the foil paper to serve beans. So we got to boil some water. I'm gonna put some water in there first. Really, fuck it. I'm gonna show y'all the fast way to make this shit, man. We could we just boil the water in the microwave. You see, I got a state-of-the-art microwave right here. I forgot. If you want to have some good crack, you got to make sure to drop a little bit of Tony's in the water.
All right.
Really, if that don't work, you can put some of that slap your mama in there too. I want to make sure all these bitches know that I'm plugging them in. You know what I'm saying? Sign me. Munchie, sign me. I ate the whole bag of chips while they was in there making the other crack recipes. So you put this water in here. Oh, I forgot I had this hot dog weenie in there. Really. But put the water in about like a minute. You know what I'm saying? Boil that shit up. While the water boiling, I'll go ahead and get you gotta make sure to get your baking soda. So I always keep my baking soda in the fridge, the state-of-the-art refrigerator, you know what I'm saying? Keep my baking soda in this little bag right here. So the little baking soda. I think I ran out of baking soda. I got BC powder instead. We're gonna use the BC powder.
The healthy alternative. Yeah.
BC powder. And you gotta have your cocaine. So let me get that. Let me get that white girl. This shit. Oh shit. I forgot the seasoning was in there. That shit went in my nose. We ain't got no crack there. I ain't got no coke, but we still can make the crack. We can still make the crack without the coke. So whenever it fails and you ain't got the coke, we don't even need this BC powder no more. So what we gonna go ahead and use is a substitute.
A substitute for the cocaine.
It's just D3 deodorant. So, we gonna take the D3 deodorant and run that bad boy all the way out. Run that bad boy all the way out. You know what I'm saying? And be careful when you pull it out. You don't pull it out because see, that's good crack that fell on the floor. You don't want to make. So you don't want your crackheads to be smelling the D3 deodorant when you serving them. You know what I'm saying? Like this about like $300 worth right here. Cause you go break it down. Let me get the knife real quick. Make sure plastic knife. You don't want to leave no fingerprints. You know what I'm saying? Plastic knife. I ain't got no knife, so I got to use this spoon. So I'm gonna use the back of this.
Oh, crack away.
Shout out to Total Home. Make sure y'all sponsor me too. Total Home. I'll be buying y'all goods. Now you gotta chop up. Let me see if I can bring the camera down here. You gotta chop up the crack. Chop it up. But you gotta be real good with it. See, I just let about $30 fall, but just smush this one back all in. You can smush it all in. And since this fresh deodorant, because I just bought that deodorant from the store like 2 days ago. But, you need to get some real old deodorant and try to get the odorless shit because, like, even though you making a non-refundable transactions in the streets, some of them crackheads be fast. So once they realize it's deodorant, he might actually catch you. So, like, I suggest if you go be in this kind of business, make sure you ride a bike every day so you can get strong legs. And, don't forget to have your foil paper.
Oh my God.
And when you serve it to them in the foil paper, see, I got a real big piece of toilet foil paper, but I only got a little bit of crack right here. So I'm going to put that little bit of crack in this whole big ass piece of foil paper. That way it don't have no smell when you serve it. But yeah, that's how you make crack.
Oh man.
That's the no crack recipe right there.
Wow. For those of you
diet crack. That's diet crack.
For those of you who have a crack allergy, it's crack-free crack. Here we go.
I try to put my deodorant back in. Sorry.
Guys, please vote on Facebook and YouTube. Please vote.
Oh man, my deodorant right back in the thing, so I'm good. Yeah.
I actually lost it when you started pushing it out. I was like, wow, that's a new deodorant. He's about to waste a deodorant.
Yeah. I had, do whatever you can to serve the fiends or win. Yeah, because I don't sell crack. I don't sell crack. Yeah,
that's the new tagline for the show. Jeff who doesn't sell crack.
Jeff's a good guy though, because when I was in Houston, I landed. I had drank a lot of whiskey and smoked a lot of weed, and I was like, man, I need to come and be a little bit even. And he was my guy that hooked me up with some cocaine, and now I got some questions.
Hey man, anything you need, you know what I'm saying?
She said all sales.
I know people, you know what I'm saying? I know people. I got like I said, I don't do no drugs, none of that shit. I don't smoke weed, I don't sell crack, but none of this shit. But you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I know people. I got a dealer, you know what I'm saying? You hit her up saying whatever you need, she send you a whole Excel spreadsheet of what she got. Court thugging.
Got the good stuff. Perfect.
I don't smoke weed, this CBD.
Wow, that was beautiful.
So now y'all know the recipe, just in case. It's hard times, man, and I mean, I know that ain't the kind of hustle that everybody really want to get in, because it's fucked up. But I mean, what you gonna do? Sell coronavirus tests? Like,
my people in my comments is mad at you. They say you gonna get somebody shot with them crack recipes.
The people in your comments don't already know. Many have died because of it.
One of the comments said crackhead's gonna be dehydrated smoking that shit.
Hey, at least he gonna smell good.
Yo, man, hijinks. That's the funniest comment I've heard.
Wow.
That was funny. Oh man, I think it's time to vote. I think it's time to vote.
I think it's time to vote. He just took over that whole roasting time for himself, but it was funny. Fuck it.
All right, I pulled out the 4 for that one. I had to give a special score. Give a special score for that one. That's man, that was educational.
Card, baby.
That was educational right there. 3 from the internet, obviously. So you got above perfect.
You got 10 points again on this one.
Oh shit, 21, I'm legal.
Oh man. All right, Pat, what do you got for us?
I have the recipe for crystal meth.
Brunji did that already. That was the last drink.
You know, growing up, my dad was actually a heavy duty CBD dealer, so I kind of know a little bit about. He died of an overdose of CBD. It was very tragic. No one saw it coming. Oh, it's funny. I guess we'll just laugh. Oh, your dad's dead. Died of CBD. It was humiliating.
What the fuck kind of shit is that?
No, it's totally real. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I also am gonna do a drink Dremen demonstration as well, if that's with your permission, of course.
Yeah.
As long as it's not going to kill someone.
No.
Anybody but yourself.
My drinks have only killed one person, and it's not going to be the one that I'm making tonight. So you're going to be safe as far as that goes. Okay, here we go. Drink demonstrations. So first thing you do, I'm a bartender by trade. Been nominated several times for best bartender in Austin, and I've lost each and every time. So the first thing you do is you go into your respective kitchen. If you don't have a kitchen, wherever you keep your drinks. So not all of us are lucky enough to have a kitchen. Now here's the deal, and a lot of people don't know this. The key to an amazing cocktail. This is something that I went to bartending school for 4 years, taught there for 2. And the thing that I learned there is that a quality cocktail, the most important thing that you can put in there is ice. Remember that, because sometimes you go to bars and they don't put ice in your drink. Sometimes they actually spit in your drink, I've noticed. But, we've got a glass. Pretty self-explanatory.
I don't think you had to put the camera in the ice machine. That was necessary.
Raw footage.
This is the life of an ice cube.
You're not ready for this horror.
Well, yeah, actually, in high school, they called me the Ice Boy because me and my family lived in an igloo on the outskirts of town. So now that you have the ice, if you don't know how to make ice, it's a fairly easy recipe. You take some water, you put it in the I'll show you actually. One of these trays. After enough time, the water solidifies and becomes ice. So there you go. So here's what you do after that. You have a choice of 2 different drinks, and in fact, I'm going to let you guys pick which one we use. We have Evan Williams whiskey. Evan Williams is the first man to bring socks to America. This is in the 1700s. Before him, they just used feathers, I believe. And then we also have a Tito's vodka. It says that it's handmade, which I've always been creeped out by. I get what they're going for, but Jesus Christ. So you two, which one do I use?
All right, so this drink is brought to you by poverty.
Yes.
Man, I don't know which of those drinks is worse. So
Evan Williams all day. I'm a whiskey person. I don't like vodka at all, really at all.
Yeah, I can't touch vodka.
Why?
Because the last time she did it, it was a weird experience. We got that on video. If you want to join our OnlyFans page, great time.
I think we have one person who subscribed to our Patreon because she said she likes right titties. So if anyone wants to name my left titty after them, We need one more Patreon subscriber.
Look, we could sit here and talk about Allison's titties the entire night. But we unfortunately have to move on.
We can also talk about leprechauns because they don't exist either. So.
Oh, you gonna take that? Well, let's see your fucking amazing rack, you son of a bitch. Why don't you show us? I lost a few pounds and my which is nice, but my tits went away immediately and I was fucking pissed. But so what you're gonna do next is we have the Evan Williams in there.
We can't see what's going in the drink. Yeah.
This show is sponsored by Coca-Cola Classic.
Yeah. I just don't want to get. I don't want to get roofied. I don't know what you're putting in my drink. Yeah.
Well, it's actually impossible for me to roofie you as we are in totally separate cities. But what you do is you take the Coca-Cola, you sort of apply it to the whiskey, and that's it. That's how you make a whiskey and Coke. And you know it's true because Pat Dean said so. It's my new sign off.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Look, you can't fuck up a classic. That's a 3 from me. All right. I'm over here thinking you're about to do something amazing, and you just you got 450 because I got whiskey and Coke for you.
Yeah, they call me the 450 kid when I go downtown, and I can tell it's meant as an insult. I do not take it that way. I refuse to take insults. Some people don't take compliments. I don't take insults.
Oh man, that make sure you vote in the comments. 1 to 3 on Facebook and YouTube. Let's talk about that drink because that was perfect. That's what that was. That was perfect. That was I can't describe
Beautiful
it any other way.
execution.
Whiskey and Coca-Cola go together like newlyweds and divorce. I don't really know how to explain it any further than that because that's not it.
Well, in my experience, most divorces are actually caused by whiskey and Coke, so it actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Just science is all I'm. Just facts is all I'm all about right now. That's it.
Hell yeah. Man, fuck science. Science fucking sucks, dude. I hate science so much, and sometimes people there's whenever someone's like, "Oh, I love science," fucking god damn, that sucks so bad. Do you know what I mean?
You know what they need? Do you know what they need to do?
What?
Fucking drink a good whiskey and Coke. Like, get the fuck out of here, all right?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Take off your lab coats and goggles and join the rest of us. Put your feet up. You know?
I'm with that, man. I'm with you 100%.
And anytime there's always Facebook groups where it's like, click like if you love science, and I never do because I don't.
So if you would like to contribute to our anti-science fund, you can send us a Venmo.
Please. Please. We're loot. I don't know. Yeah.
Supporter. We need one more, and this titty naming excursion will be complete.
Yes. Also, you're gonna buy littlewhitetits.com. If we get one more purchase on Patreon, she will purchase littlewhitetits.com because I got bigblackslongs.com. She got littlewhitetits.com. This is gonna be a great union. I didn't make that up. That was a conversation. If you guys want,
I brought that up earlier because Ken's website actually is that, and I was like, I want to buy littlewhitetitties.com. Please click on that. Ken on it. And no one owns it. So you can join our Patreon for $5 a month, get some exclusive stuff, or you can pay as you go by sending us a Venmo or a Cash App accordingly. And I'm gone. Peace out.
So yeah, we'll give you some extra posts, some extra content. We're always fucking around. Allison's and me are always getting I don't know, not sober is the best way to explain it. So it's always some fun content for between us two.
Mom and Dad, please plug your ears for that one. Thanks,
That's
Kat.
I was trying to do the best way without getting fired. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh man, we have our next performer up, guys. Let's just wait. Did we skip a vote, or were we supposed to?
I don't think you voted.
you
We did-
keep trying to skip over his votes.
I know. I just don't want to do it.
I shouldn't
give him a
take it
3.
personally, but I do. Oh,
Give him a
okay,
3.
never mind. I take it
You
back.
cannot go wrong with whiskey and Coke.
It's never.
Yeah.
It's never.
Wait, did you say
any
Pepsi?
problems.
Did you say Pepsi? Time out. Did you say
Pepsi?
Pepsi?
No.
Okay.
No, whiskey and Coke. Yeah.
Yep. I keep the score there. It's a 3.
No, dude, I get it. Like, if I said Pepsi, then yeah, you should.
The Pepsi.
Throw
I
me
was
to the
going to
wolves.
send my vote.
Hey, I'm still not winning. How do we fix that?
If you know a Karen, have her call in and have them recount the vote.
Oh man, we have our final contestant up, round 2. What you got for us, Barunji?
Let's see. I have a recipe, I think.
You think?
Yeah, it's really simple.
His wife told him to shut up and stay in the kitchen. That's what she said. His whole game plan changed. He was like, "What can I do in this kitchen right now?" What?
Drinks in the living room.
Working in the background. So this recipe is really easy. It's a Ugandan recipe that you can make at any time. It's really simple to make. Basic ingredients: you got eggs, you got cabbage or lettuce, whatever. Do you guys call cabbage lettuce or lettuce cabbage?
Nah, lettuce is different from cabbage. They're 2 different things.
Really?
In Uganda, it's the same thing. You're happy if you get to eat in Uganda.
Because you know what else you need for this recipe? You need tomato. I know you guys call it tomato, but fuck you.
We call it whatever we want.
Yes. So I pre-made this like a minute ago. It's 3 eggs. If you're bowling, you put like 5 eggs. But I'm on a budget, so I can only do 3 eggs at a time. And then you put tomatoes, and then you put lettuce or cabbage, whatever you guys call it, and then whip that up. And then, oh shit, okay. This is, by the way, this is called a Rolex. Not like a watch, but it's a national delicacy in
Like
you.
the other Rolex.
Yeah. And once you do it, my pan is already running. You pour it on there. And then you let it fuck off. And then you talk to people while you wait for it. Most of the guys that you see like driving Uber and shit, they got that stuff on the stove. And you put it in the stuff and then you go do your thing. So I started doing this again recently because with COVID, like you can't
Money ain't like that. Yeah.
You can't order food anymore like the way you used to. You remember back in the day, you order food, you go to a restaurant, you sit. You can't do that now. Like I don't know where you live, but where I live, the restaurant hours are weird. You know, they're like, oh, we open from like 11:47 up until 2:45. And then you got to pull up in the parking lot. And then they're like, don't bring nobody. It's like every food order has turned into like a drug deal. You know, like you order food and they're like, don't bring nobody. 2:45. So I tried ordering food. I was like, fuck that. I can't do it. So I did this thing. Have you guys heard of, I think it's called intermittent fasting. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. It's called being poor.
That's where you space out your meals. You space out your meals. For example, I last ate July 1st. I'm going to eat again July 30th. Space out your meal. while I'm doing ready, let's see. Hold up, I gotta flip it over. Fuck, I fucked it up, but never mind. It's what it looks like. We're getting there. Oh shit, this
You can
thing.
see it. You gotta turn that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so it's got cabbage.
That's eggs.
I know, we're getting there. Calm down.
Just eggs.
Yeah.
Brunji's happy as fuck to make eggs. Like he don't cook shit. And he's like,
this shit costs like it costs like 3,000 Ugandan dollars, which
3 cents.
Which in US dollars is $1. That's why people say, oh, it's less than $2 a day to feed somebody. We're talking about 2 meals, fuckers. Oh, no. It's 2 meals. It's not just $2. It's 2 full meals. You got protein in there. You got vegetables in there. You got eggs in there. You got proteins in there. Did I mention protein yet? Got everything in there. First of all, before I forget why that shit cooks up, it's been interesting. Like people are supporting Black businesses recently a lot, like, which is great, but also it sucks because I live next to a Jamaican restaurant, and I called them recently. I was like, yo, do you have any food? I'll get some catfish, some collard greens, and some cornbread. And they were like, business is too hot. We only have cornbread left. Yeah. So I'm sitting in the dark eating cornbread and washing it down with a glass of water. And I'm like, if this is what a racism-free world tastes like, I don't want it. Fuck that shit. Okay, meal is ready, I think. So, first of all, you don't serve this on plates. You don't need plates for this shit.
I think you do.
Yeah. Put it on a tortilla. Okay.
That's from Mexico. You know.
No, same. We share the same shit. So this got a tortilla, eggs on top, and then you roll it around. This particular tortilla doesn't quite bend the way it should. It should bend. You get the idea. You know, it rolls.
Yeah.
Tortilla.
If you don't get your tortillas from the dollar store, they'll bend.
That's it. Done. You're welcome.
Taco.
Brunji's second round talent was bullshitting. That's
You looked like you were from Austin. That's literally how I cook breakfast.
No, this is an original recipe.
second time was bullshitting. He didn't even. He made eggs and tried to make it seem like it was different.
Put cabbage in here. Now it's different.
It was lettuce. That was iceberg lettuce, Brunji. I seen that at Walmart. I seen that. That was 79 cents, bro.
No.
You're not drinking nobody, bro. That's not.
Vote on Facebook and YouTube 1 to 3.
Oh man, Brunji out here trying to pull a sly one. It
looks like a Jack in the Box tacos.
She said Jack in the Box taco.
That's it.
I miss Jack in the Box tacos, man. Chicago don't have Jack in the Box. Brunji really tried to say some shit like he was making something special, and that was a struggle meal.
Like,
That's what that telling was.
He's like, this is the food of my Seattle people.
This is the food of my people. My people are broke. That's what he said, right?
Shit in the house.
That's that. The whole telling was like, we got McDonald's at home. That's what that telling was.
It's by the street side, so it's got more ingredients, you know, like dust and stones and stuff like that. It's more authentic when you get it from the streets.
Oh man, Brunji, I love that you made scrambled eggs take so long.
He gentrified Ugandan food. That was the craziest thing. Like,
who fucking knew? Who knew that poor people eat the same shit?
I'm about to go into a Ugandan restaurant pissed off tomorrow.
wow, that was quite a journey to go on with you. I appreciate that you brought talking points during the time. You just were like, it's cooking, let me tell you a story.
Hey, you gotta be
right?
You're too poor to do one thing at a time. You gotta do like 5 things.
You had to get all the exposure possible. I get it.
Like when you get into an Uber and they're talking to their family and they're talking to you at the same time. That's the idea. Like talking to the family and the customer at the same time.
One of my comments from Hijinks said he's Afro-Mexican or something.
He's still munching on them too. That's the best part. He's like eating dinner right now.
Gotta eat my own product, you know?
Nah, man, if anything you should learn from Jeff was don't get high on your own supply, bro.
Oh my goodness, Ken, I think it's time to vote. We got one in from the internet. Let's do it.
You too.
Cut him down.
That was a poverty meal, man. I know a poverty meal when I see one. All you was missing was a top ramen packet. I'm not stupid. Know what that was? I saw that all my life.
Hey, the only thing I'm gonna say, man, is
wow, guys. Oh, sorry, I froze there for a second. So, guys, we are coming in on round 3.
Round 3.
Fuck yeah.
I'm doing the sound horns and Ken's shooting guns. Wow. Hi, Jeff. Round 3. What you got for us?
Oh shit! Yeah, I thought y'all was about to ask me questions or something. I forgot. Before I get started though, I did find it kind of funny that my man Berenji, he made the tacos. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't had no tequila in that liquor though.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, the tortillas in there. I thought this show was Fear Factor for a second because he had eggs and all that shit stirring it up. And I was like, is he about to drink this shit too? Like, hell no. I'm logging off. I was so happy when he turned around and hit that stove. I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, I'm glad he got electricity. Thank God we got electricity in Africa.
Shit, all I got is another beer to drink. I ain't got shit here. I'm not about to eat none of this foil. Next round, I can't. Man, he got me hungry though now, man. He definitely got me hungry. I done smoked all this weed, man. Weed done put me in a lot of different situations. That's the Jordan story. Story about how some Jordans. Hold on, I got him. Hold on, 2 seconds. I got it.
So his third thing is telling a story. Got it.
Well, tell the story first, and then I can grab the shoes or whatever. But I got a particular pair. I hope they in there, man. I tried to keep them, but I got some shoes kept me from going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Some shoes kept me from going to jail. This was back when I was in college. If any of y'all went to school, we didn't talk about all that, but if any of y'all had to go to financial aid, deal with student loans and all that shit, the glory days always came around September when, your loan money was a little bit over what your school payment was, and you get this thing called overpayment check. Anybody know about the OP check, overpayment check? is one of the most splendiferous, fabulous things. You're supposed to use it for your books and all kind of shit like that, but you end up using it for other stuff like weed and like Domino's pizza and shit and
Pregnancy
party
test.
shit. Or what me and my roommates decided to do, we got our OP checks all at once, and we decided to go to the strip club. So we went to the strip club in Houston. We went to this spot called Platinum City. I'm pretty sure plenty of niggas have died there. You know what I'm saying? It's it's right there, Bissonnette. Shit, they done changed the name on that hoe about like 8 times. You know what I'm saying? So you know something sketchy happened. I don't even know what his name now. It's probably named Corona or some shit just to feel the theme of the world. But we go to Platinum City. I don't know if y'all heard of the singer called Just Brittany. She kind of like halfway famous or whatever. She ended up having a song on the radio and shit, but she used to be a stripper. Just Brittany in there. I mean, this was the livest time I've ever been to the strip club. It was just so amazing. I had money, but I wasn't in there like, I'm tight with my money in the strip club. You know, I'm not about to just be in there throwing it and doing all the crazy shit. My roommates was doing all that. Long story short, we have a blast at the strip club. We smoke a ton of weed in the strip club. We got to go all the way back to Prairie View. Prairie View is like almost an hour drive away from the strip club, maybe 45 minutes. We get pulled over on the way back. We didn't smoke no weed in the car, none of that. Officer's like, oh man, I smell weed, blah, blah, blah. He gets all of us out of there. None of us had weed except for me. I had probably the littlest amount of weed, and I had it inside my sneaker. I just decided to put it in my shoe whenever all this shit happened. He makes us all get out the car. He make us all like spread our legs and shit. And my roommate was halfway talking shit. He was just kind of seeming a little sketchy or whatever in the whole situation. So he was like, okay, fuck it. The whole time I'm scared because I'm like, man, there's weed in my shoe. I just don't need him to tell us to take off our shoes or nothing like that. He got us doing everything else. He ain't have us take off our shoes. He says, take off your fucking shoes. I take off my shoes. I look at him, grab my roommate's shoe. He pick it up off the ground, start looking all in his shit, and toss it. So I'm like, oh, man, we done. He about to find this little bit of weed. He gets to everybody. I'm the last one. I take off my shoes, but I leave it to where they just stayed on the ground, like staying up. He looked at the shoes. I'm looking at the weed as I take off the shoes. I see it in my side. I see the shit right there. He looked at me. He looked down at them shoes. He looked back at me. He was like, man, that's some nice shoes right there, man. Where'd you get those? Blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
I'm telling you. I mean, man, everybody else shoe, he taking their shit, throwing their shit across the room and all kind of doing all kind of outrageous ass shit to the sneaker. He literally looked at my shoes. I'm looking at the weed. He did not touch my shoes. He was just like, man, those some nice ass shoes. Yeah. All right, y'all good to go. Y'all go head home. And once we got back to our spot, I rolled that weed up and that was just like the biggest relief ever, man.
Special weed.
Wow. 10 seconds. I gotta show the shoe. Hold on, I got
Man, show and tell. This is great.
I hope he pulls up like some Air Pegasus. like,
which were the ones that this officer didn't want to mess with? What's the one?
That shit would be hilarious if he had on some like cross trainers. Oh man.
It's gonna take me too long to find it.
What was it? What were they? There was Air
It's some Spizikes. It was the infrared Spizikes.
Okay.
Yeah, some infrared Spizike Jordans. Like they like if you have them under a black light, they glow.
Yeah, they glow, yeah. I know.
That's cool.
Shit.
Clean ass. sneakers, and I bought them off the OP chick. We went to the strip club off the OP chick. What's that say? 501? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's probably the most entertaining story in the world, but I wouldn't be here without that story. You know what I'm saying? This was before I was doing comedy. This was, before I had that child overseas that I know nothing about now. Yeah, man. It was a very glorious day. I'm gonna at least try to pull up a picture or something to show y'all.
YouTube, please vote. 1 to 3. Yeah. And guys, while he's looking for a picture, remember we have a Patreon now. $5 a month, you get exclusive content. You can get crazy videos of me and Ken. Oh, there's the shoes. Dang.
I don't even really like them J's like that though, but they saved my life.
They saved your life. You gotta buy every colorway now.
Matter of fact, that same exact shoe, well, just a different colorway. When I graduated from high school, they was like, man, y'all make sure y'all can't wear no tennis shoes. Gotta wear your dress shoes and all that shit. I definitely had some J's on as soon as I walked on stage. As soon as they hand me my diploma, you know how basketball players wipe the bottom of their shoe just to get the dust off so they can move better? That's exactly what I did as soon as I walked on stage so everybody could see me in my J's.
Did you do it with your diploma?
Look at me now.
Oh, man. That's hilarious. Man.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was my ignorant story of, staying out of jail. There's another story how I ended up in the back of a cop car because of some crazy shit at Prairie View. But they dismissed the case, so we don't need to release those details out.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You're just like so happy. I love it.
No other way to be.
That's great. No other way. Ken, I think we should vote.
Yeah. Let's get to voting. I'm giving it 2.
Dang.
Still up here.
2 on the internet.
As well. All right. So we got 7 points coming in.
I respect that. I feel bad I ain't finished strong, but I'm gonna make up for it.
That's all right. All you gotta do is make it to the finals. All right. You got a strong lead though. So Pat, what do you got for us? You gotta come in strong here for the finals, right? This is the last round.
Oh, it has to be strong. All right. Well, I might be fucked here then. No, I'm kidding. I'm clearly gonna win. Listen, so what we're gonna do, I had a couple things that I thought I could do. Originally, I was gonna do a dramatic reenactment of a scene from Glengarry Glen Ross, but then it didn't really make a lot of sense, so I decided not to do it. So then I decided, well, why don't we do a different thing? And I realized it's not going to work either. So I think we're gonna have a story time for 5 minutes. When is the last time that you had story time? When is the last time someone read someone in a trusted position of authority read to you? When's the last time, Ken?
I read Dr. Seuss all the time to my child.
Well, you're gonna probably want to tune this out then. You're gonna be pretty bored. I was gonna originally read the Star-Bellied Sneetches one.
I don't read that one often.
It's a message that we need in today's society. Unfortunately, it is too long, and I don't believe in its central message. So, what we're going to do, we're going to read the Zacks. Sorry, the camera is a little weird because I have to do the opposite. Okay, here we go. One day, making tracks in the prairie of Prax, came a north-going Zax and a south-going Zax. And it happened that both of them came to a place where they bumped. There they stood, foot to foot, face to face. Look here now, the north-going Zax said. I say, you're blocking my path. You're right in my way. I'm a north-going Zax, and I always go north. Get out of my way now and let me go forth. What do you think is going to happen next?
Gang violence.
Whose in whose way? Snapped the south-going Zax. I always go south, making south-going tracks, so you're in my way. And I ask you to move. And let me go south in my south-going groove. Then the north-going Zax puffed his chest up with pride. I never, he said, take a step to one side and I'll prove to you that I won't change my ways if I have to keep standing here 59 days.
That's a lot of days.
Long time.
It's too many.
They're low-key thick though.
Yeah, kind of.
Are they making
Yeah.
out?
And that was back when they didn't really full asses weren't really appreciated in mainstream children's content back then. So it's sort of brave on his part. And I'll prove to you, yelled the south-going Zax, that I can stand here in the prairie of Prax for 59 years. For I live by a rule that I learned as a boy back in south-going school. Never budge. That's my rule. Never budge in the least. Not an inch to the west, not an inch to the east. I'll stay here, not budging. I can and I will. If it makes you and me and the whole world stand still. This is getting intense. Well, of course, the world didn't stand still. The world grew. In a couple of years, the new highway came through, and they built it right over those two stubborn Zax and left them there standing, unbudged in their tracks. So that's the story. That was written by a man named Dr. Seuss. His real name was Theodore Geisel. And what's interesting about him is that if you look back at his work during World War II, he actually drew some like kind of fucked up like drawings of Japanese people. It's like war propaganda. That's actually real. I know I was lying about everything else I said earlier. But, I mean, he felt
I was
bad
like waiting.
it.
I thought you were going to show an image. That's why I was like, oh no.
I don't have that power. But but later on in life, he felt really bad about it, and that's why he wrote those anti-racism stories that he wrote.
Dang.
About like
I didn't know those were anti-racism.
The star-bellied sneeches. Are you kidding me? It's about two groups of people who hate each other over very minor differences, and then they with stars upon czars. Are you kidding me?
Man.
Ken, I never thought I'd have to say this to you, but I think you need to reread Dr. Seuss. I think you're missing out on some of the subtext.
Yeah, dude, you're right. You're right.
I mean, it's a book for children, so the subtext, there's no subtext. It's pretty much just stated. They're kids. They can't understand metaphor or anything like that. So so reread it and get back to me about it. Allison, your thoughts?
I think Ken just got homework on our show, and it's really funny. I didn't know Ken could read, so that's great. This is good.
Man, I feel bad whenever you find out that there's like an adult and they never learned to read. It's like I kind of feel bad. I think reading's pretty cool. How would
Mayweather did pretty well without it.
Yeah, but he's never read Infinite Jest. I can guarantee you that. I can fucking guarantee you that
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
It's a novel.
All right.
Ken, let's please score. What's happening? Wow. Let's do it. We'll get the votes from Facebook and YouTube. Flash it up.
Yeah, I'm being nice. I'm being nice.
What the hell?
Yeah.
2 for Pat on Facebook as well.
I didn't write the story. I just read it.
I think that was the problem. I think that was the problem, Pat.
I did like the thick commentary on the cartoon characters though. That's what we wanted on this show.
That's some big asses.
With some furry promotion.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
They were thick as hell.
All right. We have one more contestant. Let's see if we can keep from getting canceled on this one. Barunji, what do you got for the last round?
Hey, so I'm gonna stick to the theme since everybody's doing this story. I have a few stories. I'm only gonna do one. First of all, I don't know how many people are online, but if they're able to type into the message box, who here has ever been fired? Like, you ever lost a job or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you have, Jeff.
I mean, you're like, yeah, I've been fired before. Yeah.
It wasn't my fault.
It's always the other guy's fault. No, so it happened to me a few years ago. I won't say how far back because you know how far back I was fucking up, which might be recent. So I get laid off, and then I'm sitting at home, like I have no job. Like I'm in that phase, you know. You remember Batman when he had given up, like in the Dark Knight? Was it the Dark Knight, the one with Bane?
Oh, my baby to that.
Yeah, when he would sit at home and just like eating popcorn and just like getting like he was depressed and he's like, I'm not Batman, I can't do shit no more. That was me. So laid off, nothing to do, no leads, no motivation whatsoever. So I'm sitting at home for months. I'm like not doing anything until a friend that I went to college with, we'll call her Katie. Yeah. Katie comes up to me. She's like, yo, I got a job that you can do for good money. And what this job was, it was basically just like a chauffeur, you know? She drives some kids, drive them to whatever the fuck they're going, you know, tennis, swimming, whatever white kids do. Yeah, and then she's like, you pick them up from their house, you drop them off where they're going, and that's it. And you get paid like it was a ridiculous amount of money. It was like $100 each trip. So I'm like, oh shit, I can do this. This is like over glorified Uber right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Africans, we do Uber. That's like our specialty. So I was like, okay, cool. So she gives me the address, and then I go to pick up the kids. And at the time, I'm driving this little mini SUV. It's all cool. I get over there. I meet the mom. The mom is like, hey, how you doing? She didn't ask so many questions. I don't know why. I was surprised. I was like, you just going to give your kids to this stranger without no background check, like nothing. But I figured she had done her homework in the back. So I was like, okay, cool. So she, as soon as I get to the house, like it's this big house. It's in like this fancy neighborhood, like big, gigantic, big lawn. She's got like some Mexican lady cooking in the kitchen. She's got an Asian dude mowing the lawn. And then she's got me driving the chauffeur. Like it's, you know, a stereotypical get out kind of house. Big, gigantic. So anyway, she throws me the keys. I was like, what? Keys? I thought I was going to drive my own car. I was like, the kids jump in, I drive them, I drop them off. Good. She's like, no, you got to drive the van. She has a van. I've never driven a van before. So anyway, I drive the van, and my first stop was I'm going to go to their school and pick him up and then drop him off on swimming and tennis and all that. So I drive to the school. I get to the school. I don't know if you ever picked up kids at the school. Ken, is your kid going to school yet? No.
No, he's 2. He's not even 2 yet. He's 1.
Take this from me. This is my first time picking up any baby or any kid from school. I've never done this before. So it's like a long line of parents. And obviously I'm the only non-parent. And I have this big ass van. And it's chaotic. There's like a sea of white kids just floating all over the place. And I'm looking for 2 white kids. I honestly, I haven't met these kids yet. They gave me the names and they told me you just yell the names. They know the van. They'll just jump into the van. So there I am yelling at the sea of white kids. I'm like, get in the van, get in the van, get in the van. And oh my God. And then that's when one of the teachers got suspicious and she was like, yo, who's this weird dude? Black dude just pulled up to a high-end high school and he's just yelling at kids to get
little white kids.
So finally I parked the car. I walk up to this teacher and she's got the 2 white kids there. And I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up my kids. I was in command at that point, you know, because they told me to, you know, act like they're your kids.
So that's how you refer to them?
Yeah.
These are mine, my children.
My little white kids here.
So I get them in the van eventually. I'm driving on the highway, and right as soon as I get on the highway, my Amber Alert goes off. Like, I don't know if you've ever got Amber Alert when you have 2 white kids sitting in your van. You don't know their name. You don't know the license plate of the van that you're driving. And it's 2 white kids missing. Yo, man, I was tripping because I was like, I can't stop and look at their license plate to see what the license plate is. Oh, man.
So you just assume it's you.
I'm gonna lie, I was terrified. And so I'm out of time. But anyway, what happened is I ran out of gas. I had to go to the gas station with these 2 random kids that I never met. I don't know their names. And eventually I got them home and they asked me if I wanted to do a second day. I was like, hell no. That was a little too close. That's it. That's my story.
Damn. Make sure to vote Facebook and YouTube 1 to 3. I'm just really upset. As someone who has definitely driven Lyft for money before, I am just sad that you gave up a $100 a day driving gig.
Oh, I don't want to get shot, Allison. Like, by the time I explain what the financial arrangement is, it's like it's too late.
Bro, a black man pulling up to a white school looking for 2 white kids in a van? Yeah, bro. Just go. An African on top of that, man? Like, nah, just go straight to jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200.
Jeez.
Oh man, yeah. That I feel like they should have put that in a job description when they was gonna pay you under the table, bro. They were like, hey, we can make it so your family can eat rice for all month if you come to school. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Oh man, did they pay you at least? That's the most important question.
Oh, that was complicated. They paid me eventually. Eventually, yeah. It was
when they made sure you got out of jail and stuff. They were like, "Hey man, sorry about all that. Get $50."
I have a lot of respect for soccer moms and what they do. Like, just driving that one day was so stressful. Like, I'm like, I don't ever want to do this again.
I feel like there was an added element.
Probably some other things.
Problems combined with the black people problems. One stacked on top of the other. So I admit that.
It might have been a little bit more difficult than it should have been, but
Wow. Well, Ken, you ready to vote for this one?
I'm ready to vote. Soccer
Let's
mom
do it.
Brunji right here.
Soccer mama.
I got him 3.
There we go.
I'm
And
mostly giving you a 3 because you made it through it, Brunji. That's mostly.
Fuck you.
That would have been why I gave you a 3. It was like, good job not getting arrested. There you go. You got a 2. You got a 2 on the internet as well, so that's a total of 7.
Oh man.
7 points.
7 points on the internet. So I think that our winner is clear. Then we got Jeff.
I got one thing to say.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
You are the true winner. For the simple fact, you should be dead or in jail right now. The shit that I've seen tonight. Because I'm convinced you got drunk off of that trunk liquor that you made earlier.
And picked up them
Your
kids.
ass went to a white school and picked up 2 random children. Got away with it. That's exactly what the fuck happened. That's what I heard in this story. That's all I heard in that goddamn story.
I hear you.
Oh man.
Wow. What a
That
night.
was
What a night.
fucking
Ken,
fantastic night.
we have a Patreon, Ken.
Yes, a Patreon. Go ahead and become a member of the Patreon. So that way Allison can buy the website lilwhitetits.com. We already have 1 supporter today. So go ahead and join that Patreon. It's all triple threat comedy. And then also you can pay as you go. If you don't want to join the Patreon and pay that monthly service fee of the minimal $5 a day, you've already heard how Brunji can make a whole meal for his village for less than $5. And so you shouldn't feel bad about paying $5. But if you don't want to pay that, you can donate on Venmo.
You would just be paying to feed Ken's TikTok famous child. So
Yeah, definitely. So much drama in that TikTok stuff also. Weird shit that I saw today. We're not gonna talk about that. Let's talk about Cash App at $ Big Laugh Comedy.
Venmo at BL Comedy. Thank you guys so much for watching the show.
Yes.
This is
And,
Triple Threat.
And we do the show every Thursday, 9 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, and Mountain West is 8. Also, there's a lot of shows on the network, Big Laugh Comedy Network, shows every day of the week. We're the #1 show, the best show, the coup de grace of shows.
You can check out the #7 show tomorrow with Carter Anderson. He's great. We love Carter, but yeah, he's got the #7 show. And next week this is our second to last.
We got one more week of regular shows like tonight, and then we have the semifinals that Jeff Jones will be in, and then we will be going to our final championship round.
First run of a final.
Yes.
Crazy.
And there's going to be a giant, mediocre cash prize. Giant mediocre cash prize
of $100. We're gonna try and make it more than that.
We're gonna make it much more than that because y'all are gonna donate, and so we're gonna get that money over to the comics, and we're gonna pay more than $100. So
hell yeah! So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Allison Vojtovich. That's Ken Hamlet. That's Ken Hamlet. This is backwards. See you guys next Thursday at 8.
Triple threat.